Hey guys, how's it going? Another update. I know. 2 in one night. Oh well. I'm ambitious. Okay, like I showed you before with brake tube, and this is to make a set of links. Yeah, I know you probably saw this in the other video, the big turd there. That lump of braze there is because I was trying to get the stainless steel hot enough to get the brass braze to bond to it, and it didn't really work too well. It kind of did, but it'll work. But I gotta take this on the grinder, which is still going. Oh yeah, Sarah got me these the other day. I love these things. I love them. Anyway, my links. Well, this is what this video is about. Showing you guys my update on my links. My previous video, I explained how stainless steel doesn't braze too good with the braze that I am using, but that's okay. It's gonna work. Oh yeah, I also put them in a vise, gave it a little pinch before I brazed it. Anyway, now the slider portion. You guys probably have these. If you got a computer desk with a slider drawer, or like an old dresser, you got these. And they got that little U channel, like I showed you in my previous video, on my sliders that are on the yellow truck. Well, after you thread these end links onto here, and after you've ground off all this ugly that I managed to make, that was accidental. I usually do better. But when you cut off the full length, you get this long piece of channel. You get your two pieces out of the length you want. Bevel the edges just a smidgen. Now I'm gonna have to use my little Dremel. Focus! I'm going to have to use my little Dremel to deburr this and to get the paint out of the inside of here. It doesn't have to be perfect. And the paint off of here will I'll probably put that on the grinder and buff that off. But anyway. Oh, here's a lump. Look at this lump of shit. See, I didn't see that happening because... Focus, you fucking thing. Because it was like this, so I didn't see it. But anyway. Whatever. Excuses aside. So these get threaded into here. And I will be cleaning up those threads after I grind it down. And as you can see, the threads kind of come over a little bit like that. Once I thread this on, it will sit. Fuck, I hate this thing. Before the update, my phone used to focus on its own. No, it doesn't. So that'll sit about there. Like so. So it'll actually protect it, right up. Fuck you, stay still, like that. See? Like that, so to protect it. And then this will get brazed on, and then this will be the bottom half. And that's on the inside half. So the link will sit like this on the truck. So you can slam this part up against whatever you want and paint it with whatever you want. But this is, if you have one of these little drawers, and you got a little bit of brake tube lying around, 3/16 brake tube or any kind of other tube, a couple little bolts and a Dremel, you can make a set of sliders. And I know this looks pretty shitty and pretty nasty, but I wish I had a freaking light in here. I really gotta learn to plan out my videos, or people like you are gonna complain. But that's a finished product. See how it kind of goes over? Protects against the edge. See, there's the bevel piece. There's the end of the link. There's the end of the plastic bit. Now it extends slightly to help protect it. Okay. It goes a little over there. And that is actually bed liner. I know it's not the slipperiest in the world and smoothest, but it's what I had, and it's got, the shit's rock hard, so whatever, it'll slide. Doesn't matter, right? I don't care. Works for me. Hey, look at it this way. I've seen a lot of videos where guys have the wrong wheelbase on their truck because, oh, well, the cab was this long, or they cut it off. Oh, because the cab's this long and the wheelbase isn't. I'm not limited to that. I'm not crippled to that little issue. Because I know how, A little bit of brake tube. You don't need to have a big brain to measure it. You don't even need a micrometer. You can use a stick. You can use a little wooden ruler. This is a metal one. You can do the same thing. Just eyeball it up. Cut the brake tube length you want. Get it straight. Braze the bolts into the end. Just be careful. You can even drill a hole through the brake tube near the end. So when you slide the bolt in, you can braze it there. If you don't want to worry about trying to get, get all this crap off the end of the threading here. You can always just drill a hole through there and slide it in there and you braze it up against that hole and it'll do the same thing. I might actually do that next time. But anyway, so there you go. When that's done, thread the end links on, because there is, in case you're wondering, there is just enough room underneath it to thread that link on. But what I will do is I'll put them in my big vise right there. So it's like that. And then I'll take a punch and I will slam it right in the end in about, about that far in. Right there. So it's got a little divot. About that much of it sticking out. Fucking focus, you sack of asshole. So you divot it so it'll actually have a little bit easier time threading in. Like so. But as you can see, it does line up. No, you can't see it because my phone sucks. Oh, fuck it. Take my word for it. But, so it'll work. Okay? I'll thread in. No problem. I'm just going to clean these things up a little bit. And then stop for the night. Alright, guys. There you go. Remember, you have no limits. There's nothing you cannot build. And my phone won't fucking focus.